You're watching. You have to look into the camera now, Parky. Okay. So be focused. That's the camera. So you're watching RealTV. My name is Bernd Hermel. I'm the TV chief. That's the TV boss. I'm standing, and we're broadcasting live from the big journalistpriset. And I'm standing here with Michael Parkinson. Hello there.
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Excellent. I've never been interviewed by a studio boss before.
Okay. So this is the first.
You're a very, very impressive man, aren't you?
Thank you very much. But listen, I'm a very nervous interviewing you because. But I am.
You look slightly drunk, but not nervous.
That too. How about you?
No, I'm incredibly sober. I have to be. I'm the guest of honor, you see, tonight.
So what? I mean, in detail, what would you say in one factor? Do you know this woman?
I never met her before in my life, but she keeps following me around.
Yeah. What's her name?
Well, her name is Johnny Carson.
Oh, really? Johnny Carson of Sweden. Hello.
Hello. No, I just want to thank you so much for being so nice to me. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, that's sweet.
Everybody was very happy with you. Good. Very happy indeed.
You know, you're interrupting this interview, Stina. You know that.
But
and he's a studio boss too.
Yeah, I mean, she's just, I mean, going into the picture like this.
You think I was unprofessional?
So, what do you have that Oprah and Letterman doesn't have? I mean,
I don't know. They were very different people. One thing, Oprah's a woman. You might have noticed that, and I'm not. Another thing, Letterman's 6'4", and I'm not. No, we all do very different jobs. So I don't compare myself to anybody.
In what way?
In what way? What?
I don't know.
I mean, if I compared myself to anybody, it would be to you, actually.
Okay.
Oh, you have the same interview technique as I have.
Completely mixed up.
Absolutely. You put the microphone in front of the person, look at it there. I don't know what to ask next. But you're doing all right so far.
So what do you do when you get stuck then?
What do I do?
In an interview?
Well, what you normally do is you sort of relax and look at them and nod. And what you finally discover actually about this extraordinary job that we do is that if you actually nod at somebody, they'll start talking.
Exactly. Just like you do now.
Just like you did when I nodded. So that's the trick. When you don't know what to say, just go, look interested, and they'll start talking.
Very good.
What do you want to know?
Meg Ryan. I mean, first of all, she was a bitch.
She was not very pleasant, let's put it that way.
She was coked up or something.
No, she wasn't that at all. No, she was fully in command of her senses, but she didn't like me for whatever reason. It sometimes does happen.
Yeah. And eventually you turned on her, didn't you?
I was cross with her. Yeah. I was angry with her, yes. Because she was not working. She was not fulfilling her part of the deal.
Absolutely, I agree.
The deal is that you ask the questions, I do the answers, or vice versa. And if you break that pact, then what are you doing sitting there? You must be home with your boyfriend.
Yeah. So that's why you wrapped it up.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I told her that I was angry, and I asked her what she was doing sitting there. She didn't seem to know. So these things happen. And I mean, the audience love it because they love to see the host get his, so to speak. So, you know, it's all part of the old showbiz game.
But it was a bit unprofessional on your part, wouldn't you agree?
On my part?
A bit.
No. I'm always the perfect gentleman in those situations, always.
Except for Meg Ryan.
No, including Meg Ryan. I did my job with her impeccably well. If she'd been as half as cooperative with me as I was with her, we'd have had a decent interview.
So you interviewed everyone from A to Z except from Prince Charles, right?
Well, I'm the Queen, I'm Prince Philip, and the President of Turkey. I've never interviewed him, or Obama, or anybody like that. But I've done a lot of people. I did 2,000 people in the talk show.
Who is your favorite?
Muhammad Ali.
Why?
Most amazing man I ever met.
Funny?
I'm funny and all those things, and maybe the best fighter I ever saw too. Because I love the fight game. I'd love the fight game. That's the end of the sentence. I'm awaiting a new question.
Are you as positive and hopeful than I haven't put my question yet, and you're laughing already.
It's one of those questions that's going nowhere. Whenever somebody says the word positive, it means you don't know what the bloody hell is going to come next. So
So you want to wrap this up? Or
No. I mean, so long as you want to keep going, because I'm very polite, and I think the camera person's fallen asleep.
Yeah, that's true. And not to speak of the audience.
Exactly.
Okay, one last question.
All right, go on.
Are you as hopeful as the rest of the world regarding Obama? Will he deliver on his hope?
Oh, it's a great thing that he's got the job because of all the various messages it sends out. On the other hand, he's become such an iconic figure that it's an impossible image to live up to. And we just hope that he gets away with it in a sense. I mean, what you realise about leaders, for all the nonsense that's talked about them, is that in the end, they're not masters of their own destiny. The world will decide. Situations outside of Obama's control will decide whether or not he's successful. And every politician knows that. He isn't going to solve this recession. He isn't going to solve the war in Iraq. Not by himself, he's not. Hopefully things will turn out right for him. And that's the most we can hope.
So before
that was the last question.
Yeah. Before I wrap this up, I'm not putting a question. Well, it's sort of a question. Who do you want to say hello to in the whole world?
I want to say hello to my grandma in Uppsala.
Your what?
My grandmother in Uppsala.
Your grandmother?
Yes,
is she alive?
In Uppsala. No, she's dead, but she's in Uppsala. She was buried in Uppsala.
In Uppsala?
Yeah.
Why?
Why? Because she requested it be so. She said, I want to be buried in Uppsala.
You're pulling our leg now.
Oh, no. So I'd like to say, Granny, I hope you're very happy in Sweden.
What's her name?
Emily.
So you're watching RealTV. My name is Ben. No, you have to look into the camera. We're still on the air, okay? My name is Ben Termel. I'm the TV boss, and I'm standing here with... By the way, who gave you that strange name, Parky?
It's my nickname.
Yeah, I know that. We know that. But who gave you that?
There wasn't one person. It was by general opinion, by general consensus. Right. We had a vote on it.
Thanks. You're watching RealTV, and we're broadcasting live from Stora journalistpriset. And now over to the studio. Jonas!